Sophia was a young mother, barely 3 weeks after giving birth, when temptation crept into her life in the most unexpected way. It came in the form of Chris, her gym instructor. Chris was no ordinary man. His body looked as though it had been carved from stone. Every step he took carried an air of confidence. Every smile seemed to light up the room. And when he spoke, his deep, commanding voice wrapped itself around Sophia's name like velvet. Whenever he corrected her stance, his hand hovering near her waist, his breath warm against her ear as he whispered, "Sophia, tighten your core, yes, like that." Her heart betrayed her. It raced wildly, as though she were a young girl again. Sophia told herself it was just exercise. But deep inside she knew better. She was being drawn into something dangerous. Each day at the gym pulled her deeper into a fantasy she had no business entertaining. Her hours with Chris soon became brighter than her hours at home. She sweated, glowed, and laughed in ways she hadn't in months. His encouragement became her secret drug. But then came a Friday morning that shook her awake. Sophia tied her hair into a ponytail and picked up her sneakers, ready to head out, when a soft voice interrupted. "Honey, you're still going to the gym today?" Her husband, Daniel, stood by the door. His eyes were tired, his voice gentle. The same gentleness that had once won her heart. "Yes," she replied quickly. "Why do you ask?" Daniel stepped closer. His rough carpenter's hands brushed hers as he adjusted the water bottle strap she struggled with. His touch was familiar, but heavy with unspoken words. "Nothing," he said quietly. "It's just you haven't really been here with us lately. With me. With the kids. You seem far away. But maybe it's just stress." His words pierced her. For the first time in weeks she really looked at him. That was when she noticed the faint burn mark on his wrist. Alarmed, she asked, "What happened here?" He tried to shrug it off. "The generator backfired 2 days ago. Hurt a bit, but it's healing." He attempted to laugh, but the sound was hollow. And that was the moment Sophia's heart clenched. While she had been busy chasing endorphins and entertaining temptation, Daniel had been carrying the entire household on his back, caring for the children, fixing repairs, struggling in silence. Sophia dropped her sneakers instantly. "I'm not going anywhere today." Daniel blinked in surprise, then smiled faintly, as if he couldn't believe his ears. That day Sophia stayed home. She held her baby, cooked dinner, cleaned the living room, even climbed with Daniel to patch a leaking roof sheet. She remembered how they had once hired house helps, only to discover they had been stealing food and money. Since then, the couple had chosen to manage on their own. That evening, Sophia told Daniel, "I'll hire new help, responsible ones this time. You won't go through this stress again." Daniel's shoulders relaxed. His lips curved into the smile she had fallen in love with years ago. That night, as they lay side by side, Sophia whispered, "You're my strength. No gym, no instructor. No man can ever replace what you've built with me." Daniel pulled her close, his eyes soft with affection. For the first time in weeks, Sophia slept peacefully. But temptation wasn't finished. When Monday came, her conscience urged her not to return to the gym. But guilt whispered, "You've already paid for the month, don't waste the money." So she went. And there was Chris waiting. Tall, commanding, smiling like honey dripping from a comb. "Madam Sophia," he said warmly, "I prepared something special for you today. Grilled chicken and brown rice. Perfect for your body goals. Please don't say no." The aroma filled the air. Sophia's stomach betrayed her with a growl. The scent of the food, the warmth of his charm, the intensity of his eyes, all of it tugged at her. For a dangerous moment she almost gave in. She could see herself laughing with him, eating with him, and maybe falling into something far worse. But then, as if heaven intervened, she remembered Daniel's burned wrist, his tired eyes, his quiet sacrifice, his enduring love. Sophia straightened, her voice firm. "No, Chris. I only eat meals prepared by my husband." Chris froze, his smile faltering. He quickly closed the container, trying to mask his disappointment. "And one more thing," Sophia added coldly. "From today, I won't be continuing with these sessions. Transfer my balance to another client." Shock flashed across Chris's face. He opened his mouth to protest, but Sophia didn't wait. She turned away, her decision final. The devil had been entertained long enough. That evening, Sophia stopped by a boutique. She bought Daniel a fine shirt and new shoes. When she returned home, she handed him the bag and said, "You are my husband. Only you have the right to intoxicate me." Daniel laughed, his joy echoing through the house. He pulled her into his arms, kissing her softly as their baby cried in the background. The home was alive again. And in that moment, Sophia understood something. Marriage is sweet, but it is the choices we make that keep it sweet. 2 days later, Sophia heard that Chris had resigned from the gym. The truth hit her like thunder. It had never been about fitness. She had been his real target. And she had almost fallen. Thank God she didn't. So if you ever find yourself in Sophia's shoes, beware. Temptation does not always come with horns. Sometimes it comes with muscles, a charming smile, and the title of instructor. And if you're not careful, it may cost you the very home you've built with your own hands.